today. The Ecola Blue 28 is easy to use and economical. Generate your own pure water from the humidity in the air. This system is free of chemicals and uses a multi-stage filtration system, including reverse osmosis, carbon filters, and ultraviolet lights. Order now and claim your water independence today by calling Ecola Blue at 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
It is already the fourth and final hour of this Friday edition. Bob Chapman of the InternationalForecaster.com is our guest. I'm Alex Jones of Infowars.com and PrisonPlanet.tv. I want to say hi to all the great radio listeners out there and also the PrisonPlanet.tv viewers who are such key supporters of this radio show. You make it all possible. Now, Bob's going to be with us till 15 after. We're going to get more into the economy here in just a moment and have him continue with that question I just posed. He's saying he believes they may be moving up their time frame to fully implode things because every day they lose more credibility. And that's scary from Bob because he's always been, saying it's further out in the future. We'll talk about that coming up in the next segment briefly before he leaves us. Right now, let's take a few calls. It'll be on a bunch of issues. Alex in Canada, you're on the air.
It's Alex in Vancouver. I just want to say, I've had the gut feeling they're going to do something at the Olympics for a long time now, maybe about a year. I've always said you don't spend $1 billion in security and then not stage a terror attack. And now on the heels of this, I really feel that they're stirring up 9/11 memories, and everyone's thinking 9/11, 9/11. Well, they don't even have to say terrorism, but you're still thinking 9/11. And
because it's a plane into a building, yes.
Exactly. And ever since that article about 2 weeks ago by We Are Change Vancouver about possibility of false flag, Kinder Morgan being bought out by Goldman Sachs and the Carlyle.
And now it's in a Canadian newspaper, I meant to get to that they've caught police provocateurs again.
And they lost that 2 tons of ammonium nitrate mysteriously. Now, my big thing is I started thinking now, when are they going to do this? And what I came up with is February 22nd, 222, because we all know they love to use silly numbers. 333-777-911. And that being 3 days away, this happening right before that, they're stirring everyone's thoughts up about terrorism, 9/11, 9/11. Then all of a sudden on Monday morning, we'll see if I'm right or not, hopefully not. I've gone as far as to bet people money this is going to happen. Now, I know that's kind of immoral. This
well, I hope you're wrong, but Alex, I appreciate your call. Let's get a comment from Bob Chapman on that.
We'll just have to see. The possibility certainly exists, and they are into numerology. And, I'm surprised that something didn't happen in Vancouver. And I know people who I talk to all the time who live there, and many of them, many subscribers there. And they say that it's like a guarded camp. And, the Olympics haven't gone over that well. The American Idol is outpointing them, so to speak, which is rather surprising. And it just hasn't drawn what the producers would have liked it to draw.
Well, people are sick of police states. Most Europeans won't come here now because of the police state.
Well, that's true. In fact, what's happening is that most Americans don't want to fly and only fly if they absolutely have to. And you can tell that because of the dropping amount of people who are using airplanes in America commercially. And the price of tickets continues to soar. They're up about, I would say, 40 to 50% over the last few years.
But see, we have the head of NASA Climate and the UN people and others saying they want to make us stop flying. They want us to stop driving. So there's some stratas of business that don't like it. Some big airline CEOs saying don't put the scanners in from Australia to the U.S. But the real head honchos, they love the fact that people aren't traveling. Your take on that, Bob?
Well, I can't figure that out. We're looking at a situation where if they're people who are running airlines and they don't want people to fly, they're not going to be in business very long. Now, if they're executives with other companies, well, that might be, the party line, so to speak, by the elitists. But
no, that's what I'm saying. The airlines, all of them are saying they don't like it on record. But Chertoff's got to make his little bit of money, so it's over.
Yeah, well, that's disgusting.
Chertoff, man, he looks like a vampire out of Nosferatu movie. I mean, literally.
Well, maybe we can cast him.
We ought to put a picture of Nosferatu up next to Chertoff. You can't, I mean, literally, it's like they're twin brothers or something. Bob, stay there. Let's get into the economy. Then after Bob leaves, just Ron, Jennifer, Fred, Dan, others, wide open phones. And then in the last 20 minutes, I'm going to have somebody who knew Joe Stack in studio here. This is Alex Jones with 5 good reasons you should consider buying a solar power generator. Number 1, new climate legislation could easily double or triple your electric bill. Number 2, our new energy czar wants to control how much power your electric company allows you to have. It's true. Total government control of electricity in the name of smart grid technology is coming. Number 3, in some areas of the country, the power grid is dangerously overloaded. And now new socialist legislation is only compounding the problem. Number 4, dangerous weather is always a threat to local grids. Every year, thousands of families lose their power from weather-related outages. Number 5, a solar power generator provides powerful backup insurance and peace of mind. Folks, I really believe in the solar power generators offered by Solutions from Science, one of my oldest sponsors. You can get more information at www.mysolarbackup.com. That's mysolarbackup.com. Remember, the government doesn't own the sun, so go to mysolarbackup.com or call 1-877-327-0365. Hi folks, this is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you about the Silver Lungs generator. Now you can produce pure and endless colloidal silver and deliver the solution directly into the bloodstream by breathing the solution through the lungs. The respiratory system is the first line of defense for airborne pathogens and viruses. The Silver Lungs generator infuses the respiratory system with your self-produced nano-silver solutions and also delivers the silver nanoparticles instantly into the bloodstream. With continued legislation threatening the sale of nano-silver products, you can now produce pure and endless colloidal silver with the Silver Lungs generator. Very easy to follow step-by-step instructions are provided, making production fast and simple. Go to www.silverlungs.com today and learn more about the breakthrough technology of the Silver Lungs generator. That's www.silverlungs.com.
Hi everyone, Andy Anderson here. Are you using those little bottles of hand gel that kill germs, bacteria, and other nasties? In today's world, that's smart, especially with the filthy doorknobs, shopping carts, and handrails we touch every day. Did you know that once the alcohol evaporates in a few seconds, goodbye effectiveness. No more protection till you use it again. PureWorks to the rescue. Our FDA-compliant foam, lotion, soap, and spray do not contain alcohol. Their killing power lasts up to 4 hours. PureWorks disinfecting spray is EPA certified to kill swine flu, bird flu, MRSA, HIV, hepatitis B and C, and for our friends in medicine, kills C. diff, along with a whole host of viruses and bacteria, molds and fungus too. It's even safe around pets and children. You'll love how your skin feels with PureWorks, soft and supple. No more dry skin. Here's to a little peace of mind knowing that your hands are still germ-free hours later. Call now, toll-free, 888-245-0300 to get your hands on PureWorks and get PureWorks on your hands. That's 888-245-0300.
Big Brother, mainstream media, government cover-ups. You want answers? Well, so does he. He's Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network. And now, live from Austin, Texas, Alex Jones.
Okay, your calls are coming up in T-minus 5 minutes. Bob Chapman, the internationalforecaster.com, is our guest, as he is every Friday. Bob, briefly, you've been saying that you saw 2011, 2012 when they would have the designed total implosion. Are you revising that to now say it may happen this year, or what are the chances of that? Why are the globalists planning to do this?
Well, I think the globalists are being forced into it, or perhaps being forced into considering it. And I think a lot depends on what happens over in Europe. These nations want a guarantee so that they won't go under, but you can't do that. I mean, the amounts are colossal, collectively. And that doesn't, just leave the United States out of it.